It's New Year's Eve. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year to you all. It's 2026 and it's time to turn off these lights. I've got a question to ask. Seriously, why is menopause treated as such a dirty secret? Why? I'm sharing it some of the ways that I think I am coping with going through this change of life, this middle age, this menopausal years. Christmas is over and it's time to dismantle my beautiful tree. I'm wearing my crazy suit. Well, outside is absolutely torch with cold. Look at the frost. Goodness me. Wow. I must say we have been having some nice warmer winter. You know, I know winter and warm doesn't go together, but it really has been mild. But today, not so much. It is torch. Look at my patio table there. I know I should be covered up this patio table, but sometime, you know, when the winter chip in, I just don't have the energy sometime. I was supposed to clean up out there as well in October, but I just had too much stuff to do. But yes, if you look on the table there, it is torch. So freezing cold. I go out and show you how cold it is. And knowing me, I probably do some washing and put it on the line as well. That's Classy Andrew for you. This is another example. I paint my wall for Christmas. And look here, see? That is an example. Look at that. That is ice cold, see? That's water, you know. See? Freezing cold. Well, it's 2026 and it's time to turn off these lights and say goodbye to 2025 because it's now 2026. I've been beating my drum, not my jump on. I wish I'd have a jump on, my Dutch pot. And normally I ring my bell, but my bell got broken a few years back. So I just it the old-fashioned way, which is the Dutch pot, or the jump, or the drum. Okay. Hello, my lovely friends. Welcome back, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my university. I've said it in a long time, haven't I? And yeah, welcome back to another one of Classy Andrew's video. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year to you all. It felt so strange to say Happy New Year on this day, because it's like, what is it? Third, fourth. This is Saturday was the 3rd, Sunday the 4th, Monday the 5th, the 6th. Today's the 6th of January. And it's still the new year, but it felt like it doesn't even feel like a new year. That's what I'm trying to say. But anyway, this is my first video of 2026, so I guess I still can say Happy New Year. Yeah, and so I'm in the process of dismantling Christmas, and I just have to just get on with it, because when Christmas is over, I just want to get all these decorations down, because I don't want to start getting sad about it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. It's a freezing, when I say freezing, cold, guys, cold, 0 temperature these days. So comment below, tell me if it's snowing where you are at. Is it cold? Or in Jamaica where the sun nice and hot, or Florida, or somewhere Marbella where it's nice and sunny? Let me know, comment below. But anyway, I have been just battling with some thoughts, because I've been having conversation with some women my age, and yeah, it seems as if we are not being outspoken as much as we should. We felt like, like we are now being invisible, and I don't know why we are allow ourselves to get invisible, and it's because of this very thing that a lot of people don't want to talk about. Yeah, middle age, or mainly the menopause. Can you believe that? We are afraid to talk about the menopause. Something that is so important to us at this age. We are not being vocal about it because it's like, it's not something that you should talk about. Well, guess what? Classiandra is talking about it, y'all. Why no one want to talk about the menopause? It is a real thing that happen to women of a certain age. We go through menopause, just like how in your teens or when you start to say senior period. Because I know some young girls see their menstrual cycle early, but that is it. You go through that period as well. As I said, period. Yeah, why is it such a dirty secret to talk about women's health? Yeah, girls go through period, and older women of a certain age go through the menopause. Yeah, so the first thing if you go to the doctor and you're explaining to them some of your symptoms, especially the one that are emotional, like if you're getting outbursts and stuff like that, the first thing they want, not for me though, but I was just talking to a few other women about it, and they said the first thing, this particular lady, she's going through a lot of emotional outbursts, and I go through a bit of an outburst sometimes, but I'm in control of it. I'll tell you in a minute what I use to control those moments. But she said the first thing they want to put her on is antidepressant, as if you're depressed. I don't think menopausal women are so depressed. Don't get me wrong, some people go into real clinical shutdown, because there's another person that I notice. I don't want to, self-diagnose. No, I don't want to put a diagnosis on her. I don't want to assume, but she's becoming so withdrawal, and I noticed it with her sister 10 years before her. Her sister used to get on so well with me, joke with me, saying hi and hello and stuff like that, and then she started to withdraw, and I started to wonder if I did something wrong, why she's not talking to me anymore. I was feeling a little bit like, because at the moment, that time, my partner and I was going through some issue, and I figured that she was taking his side, and that's why she wasn't talking to me. But now, 10 years on, her sister, who's 10 years younger than her, is going through that change. She's probably a little bit mid-40s, and I noticed the same thing with her. She started to be a bit withdrawal as well. So back then, her sister used to talk to me a lot more when she was withdrawing from me, but her sister was talking to me a lot. And now I find the same thing happening. I'm like, did I do something wrong to her as well? But I know I haven't, because I know I see the same traits that happened to her sister before. That is like people who go through change of life, women I'm talking about, that go through the changes, like they can get them, they can shut down emotionally, really, like just don't want to talk to anybody, just like leave me alone, go away. And I do have those moments sometimes, and that's why I do YouTube, because I can talk to my camera and post it to whoever want to watch. But yes, why is it the menopause treated as such a, like treated like such a dirty thing to talk about? Like it has to be a secret, like go away, don't talk about it. So yeah, I think we should talk about it more. I think we should shout about it. because it's a real thing that happens to women. But I'll share with you what I do, because a lot of people ask me, how old are you? I say it all the time. I'm in my mid-50s, going on to late 50s. Yeah, the next birthday I'll be heading over into my late 50s. I'm 55, going on 56. Yeah. And that's like, you always seems to be so upbeat. You always seems to be so, perhaps you always seems to be doing things. You always, doing things with your kids and, all these type of things. You just seem to have so much energy. And don't get me wrong, there are times when my energy is like very challenging, Sometimes I don't really have that type of energy and that kind of drive. But I make sure look after my mind. You see, if you try to make sure your mind is intact, like probably exercise, find some form of hobby that you like, which is of course making videos for me and editing my crazy videos. Gardening is one of the best things for me. I have been telling a lot of people to try gardening, even a little small pot. Fall in love with nature. Yeah. Go and go to a tree. Hold on. I'm not being, silly here. Because I know some people that's a bit silly. Go and hug a tree. Yes, you don't have to hug the tree. Just go and admire a beautiful tree and wonder, especially an old tree, and wonder, just look at it and say to yourself, how long has this tree been planted? How long has it been there? I wonder who planted it. I wonder if they're still in existence. Those type of things. I've been overdoing the garden a little bit because my patio was getting overflowing with all these pots, and it started to get a little bit too much. But yeah, take up gardening. The soil is so therapeutic, and it's definitely, set your mind at ease. Go for a long drive. Go on a bus, and that is going to through the country areas. Yeah, because that's what I have been doing. I've been going further from the city and venturing out more into the countryside where there's long, beautiful roads. You will see grass and just farm fields and animals, and it's just so relaxing. So those are the things that I've been doing. And also swim. I can't swim, but just go to the swimming pool and just paddle a little bit into the water. I know it's winter and it's maybe not that it's not the best time to go swimming. Go for long walks, and yeah, just take care of your loved one, because that's another thing for me. My children are adults, and I still very much do things that I would normally do when they were children. Maybe I shouldn't, but I do, because it helped me, not just helping them in terms of, let them do their own washing and their own cooking and stuff like that. I actually enjoy it. And we just had Christmas, and I bought them presents and stuff, and even though my son wasn't too happy with some of his gifts, he appreciates it now that the novelty is gone, and he can, look at his present now and say, hey, you know what, I actually like them after all. But yes, I still do those things because it keeps me useful. I feel like I'm still myself. Yeah. And if you can, plan a little getaway. It doesn't have to be anywhere extravagant. Just because something you can find some cheap package holiday to to destinations that are not that expensive. Yeah, I know it takes money. Everything is money, but sometimes you can put things aside, put a little money aside here and there, or things that especially if you're a drinker, maybe you could stop drinking and use that money that you use for alcohol to go and take a mini break if you're a smoker. I know that it's easy said than done, because if you're addicted to alcohol, especially if you rely on alcohol to numb some of your pain or some of the emotions that you're going through, but put it aside. Just say, okay, this January I'm not going to buy anything alcohol, I'm not going to drink any alcohol, and that money is going to go towards a little mini break away for a weekend, or even yeah, for a weekend, or even for a day. Hello, we can go to London for a day and just look around all these little places and stuff. I would recommend going to Wales, because there's something about Wales for me. Maybe the name Wales really do live up to its name, Wales. I do feel relaxed. There's a lot of medieval buildings around, old-fashioned little trinket shops and stuff. And yes, that's what I do to help me with my mental state, especially going through the menopause. Obviously, the symptoms like the hot flush and stuff like that, you'll have to find different remedy or how you can deal with that. But as I said, I'll show you what I use to help with my mental state, and maybe it does help with hot flushes as well, because I don't have those kind of hot flushes or whatever you call it. Sometimes my bed at night, yes, I do get a little bit heated. I just chuck off the blanket, and then the cold here touch me, and it does, especially now where it's where it's very frosty and cold. It's snowing in some places and stuff, and yeah, you just get cold again. You just drag the blanket back on. But I'm more talking about the mental state, your mental health, and maybe, I don't know if I'm making any sense, but hopefully I am. Hopefully I'm trying to explain it to the best of my ability, because at the same time I don't want to offend people, that's not what Classy Andra channel is about. But yes, as I said, today is about taking down my Christmas decoration, and it's a lot to take down. It's a lot. Jade have been helping me, and yeah, and I'm going to be cooking some chicken and dumpling, yes, and some Irish potato for dinner, y'all. Another thing that is happening with change of life, middle age, probably menopause, on the hair, some hairs, ear, strand of ear just hanging down, and they are gray ear as well. That's the funniest thing. They're not even like, okay, regular black hair, and I have to be plucking them out. It's okay. We do go through changes in life, and menopause is one of the changes that us women go through, and some people deal with it real badly. Some people have real breakdowns and stuff, and some of us learn to cope with it. And so I'm sharing it, some of the ways that I think I am coping with going through this change of life, this middle age, this menopausal years. And I'm trying not to take it out on my children either, because when I get stressed, I just start to go off on one and start to shout, and my children be like, Mom, are you all right? Are you really all right? So I just need to hear that, and I was like, okay, go and take some tea. So let's show you the tea that I've been drinking to help me with my menopause, or my middle age, or my mood swings sometime. I know I need to take this down. I need to take that down as well. But yeah, let me show you. I'm not advertising any brand, because a lot of people are saying we're not supposed to advertise this tropical brand here. But what I'm trying to tell you, soursop leaf. Soursop leaf. If you know somebody in Jamaica or in the tropic that can send you some soursop leaf, go get some soursop leaf, boil it with some ginger and some spices and stuff, and trust me, it literally rewire your brain. If that makes sense. It have me jump and feel energized, and I don't have those low mood at all. So yes, go and get yourself some soursop leaf. As I said, I'm not advertising this brand here, but go and get some soursop leaf. And also, they say Cersei is mainly for like the tummy, but Cersei, before I go to bed at night, help me with my hot. I don't feel those hot flushes. I don't know if it's just me, or maybe it's just me telling my mind, my mental state that it works, but you can give it a go. the Cersei tea without any type of honey or sugar or anything like that. Just as it is. Just boil it as it is. Have it before you go to bed at night and see. Comment below. Tell me if it worked for you, y'all. So let me get on with the rest of the chores that I need to do today, which is taking Christmas down and cook my chicken and dumpling, y'all. No, I think it's going to be roast dinner. Roast potato, parsnip, Brussels sprout. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Today's Tuesday, so yeah. Leave the dumpling alone. The dumpling has been dumpling up my belly. Yeah, roast dinner. Final decision. Well, Christmas is over and it's time to dismantle my beautiful tree. And that is why I say to people, when is the Christmas season? Get on with it. Because in no time it's finished. We just have a window of 6 weeks to have some type of festiveness, okay? Because come the 1st of January, it's over. As a matter of fact, for some people, after Christmas Day, they don't have any type of festive spirit anymore. So, yeah, today is the 4th, Sunday the 4th of January. Yesterday was my baby's birthday. And, you know, yeah, we don't know how that went, but it was so-and-so. But, yeah, I can't believe I did give birth this time in this season. I don't remember what it was like then. I remember having a nice hot curry. I remember like a very spicy curry, and that bring on the labor because I didn't want to be overdue. But anyway, that's a story for another time. You know, with Classy Andrew's channel, there's always going to be some type of story. So yeah, so today is about at least take this Christmas tree down. Yeah. And it's beautiful day today in terms of the weather, in terms of the sun. But it's so freezing cold out there. It's like we're going to get snow soon, you know. But yeah. So all these ornaments and stuff, they are going home. Okay. And the place will look a little bit now less cluttered. Because you know it's Christmas, it's like so cluttering. And yeah, it's time to take Christmas down. Yo. So there goes my nice little display on my glass cabinet. Every year I decorate this glass cabinet, and I think this year I done so well. I love it. And normally I do not like plain decoration, like just white and silver. And I can't believe I stick it out this year. I stick it out this year. I didn't put any red in it. It's just silver and white. I done well.
With a tinge of the sage there.
Yeah. But I mean, that's just not me when it come on to decor. I like vibrant, bright colors.
But you made up for it in terms of like...
But I've been trying to do this for about 4 years now.
And you finally accomplished it, Mom.
And I finally did it.
Finally achieved it.
Give me a round of applause. I'm wearing my crazy suit. Wow. I'm sorry, girl. So yeah, as you can see, guys, I'm removing the light now. I told her that I'm not that short. Because look at that. This is a 7-foot tree. And I'm actually there. So I'm not that short. I'm not that short at all. Okay?
I just loved your onesie, Mom.
You like it?
The thing is, though, it looks pink on camera, but it's actually purple. What are you doing?
As you can see, guys, it is coming down. So I have to now think it. Can you imagine? Spend all the time fluffing, and now you have to put it back into its position. Oh, crazy is that? Yeah.
Is it harder to do?
To what?
Than the other one, like putting this back together?
No, it's harder to fluff.
Oh.
No, this doesn't spike me. The other one I'm going to buy some gloves next time because the other one spike. This is actually soft, but the fluff on it prevent me from getting stick.
But the tree that you're gonna use next year, that one's prickly.
That
one's
one's more than prickly. I'm gonna get
That that one is bad.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there we are again, dismantling this little tiny tree here. Well, at least these are just simple and easy. Yeah. And I know those of you who are a bit nosy, you wonder, hang a minute, how she have that this tree right here, and she's supposed to be doing like this, but I just couldn't help myself. I still have to have something a little bit traditional. So this is my little traditional tree. Yo, yes, people. So the real challenge is to get all these things up the loft area. Oh my God. My lather is not in its best shape in terms of high enough to get up there. So as usual, I just swung up there. But yes, all these things are going home. It's going to be a job. Goodbye, Christmas. And hello, New Year. So all these decoration has to just packed away and stored away. So this is what I've got here for my dinner. Cauliflower, stew chicken, roast potato, parsnip, carrot, and what's that there? Yorkshire pudding. That's Yorkshire pudding right there. Yeah. And of course I'm going to wash it down with some lemon water. Lemon water. There. Yeah. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. Please leave a comment in the comment box. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and family. And yeah, I sure to see you in my next video. My son is ripping this dinner apart for real. It has been so delicious, you know. Bye.